BSM Summit in New York City. John and Chris are with me. And John, why would a program director come to this event? What's the benefit of it?
I mean, there's tons of benefit. There's so much different kinds of information, different kinds of takes on things. The thing I like is you have experts from all over the country that come here, but you have balance. You have old, you have young, you have new, you have used, that kind of stuff. And what I enjoy mainly for this is just all the data that I can get from it. We talk all the time about getting certain things that we can take back to our markets and get going right away. There's tons of that every single time for one of these.
And what's your game plan now? You've got all this data, you've got all this information, you've got all these new ideas. Now what?
Well, I still have my notes from the first one. I take notes on my phone, and I find myself when I get into a rut creatively or when I'm trying to think through a problem, I'll go back through notes from things like this or any other events, or even if I've had a great call with another PD and worked through a problem, I'll take notes on that and just kind of scroll through them and see if anything from that clicks with me and can be applied to the issue that I'm dealing with now. So I think it's a great opportunity to hear from really dynamic people who have great ideas and who think about these things every day in some challenging situations and in overcoming obstacles, and it's great to get such creative thinkers together for a couple of days to think about something that we're also passionate about.
One last one, and same question to both of you. So you see some of those ideas on the panel you just had, and maybe you don't want to copy it directly, though this is a pretty copycat business.
Yeah.
Or you in there thinking at the time, I like this idea, here's maybe what I would do a little bit to make it our own.
Well, we were walking off the stage and I was talking with Brian, like, how exactly did you do this? I mean, I was right in it right away. You take an idea, it's just like anything else. When you air check other stations, you hear certain things and you kind of say, okay, would that work down in Tampa? Okay, well, maybe if we did this way. Absolutely, there's tons of ideas both days for sure.
Yeah, I think the only constant in our business is the change, and so one thing I'm always trying to do is not just think about the now and the immediate problems that or challenges that we're facing, but think about what might be coming down the road that I need to be worried about. What obstacles do I need to avoid down the road? And I think that that this is a great time for all of us to kind of stop down for a few days and really think through the current situation in our business and the great things that are going on, but also the great opportunities that are coming in the future and the great challenges that might come in the future as well.